Hello everyone, welcome to a very special episode of American Truck Simulator. I finally got my A.S.P heavy hauler. This is a USB button box and it just works. It's plug and play and it's fantastic. You're looking at the Mack Pinnacle. I said I was going to do a video on this truck and we're going to do it today with this button box. So what is the heavy hauler exactly? This is a button box to kind of replicate the systems you would see in a truck. You have your parking brake, your trailer air supply, you have an ignition system, and don't lose your keys because you will need one of those keys there to actually start it. You've got a horn, you got display, wipers, a take job button there. You have a light switch to turn your lights on and off. Your cruise control, your retarder can go up and down. I have that set to the amount of the Jake brake. And then looking at the Jake brake, you've got the engine brake, high beams, flashers. You can attach the trailer easily. I love this fuel button. You push it in, it holds it down, you release it, and it stops it. So you don't have to sit there and hold the enter key down, which is really neat. And then you have switches for your beacons, cruise, and drop axle, and then some accessories as well. This button box version I chose, I did get the Uniden CB. And this is an actual CB mic that you can use for TeamSpeak or whatever you want to. Very simple. You just plug it in to the box and then you run the little jack outside into your computer. The button box does have multiple faceplates you can get for it. They're very simple to change out. All you have to do is just unscrew the parking brake, the trailer air supply, the CB, and then it just lifts right off there with some little magnets, and you're able to swap them out quite easily. So that's the A.S.P heavy hauler. Let's jump into American Truck Sim and give it a go. All right, we are in American Truck Sim here. I am in Salem, Oregon, and I believe we're taking this up to Astoria, if memory serves correct. We got some steel beams here we're going to be taking. And this is the A.S.P heavy hauler. I've got the wheel cam. We get to see all of this in action, and I'm going to tell you the things that I like about this button box, some things I don't like about it, and we'll just have a episode like we normally do. So let's go ahead and hop into the cab so you can see around the Mack Pinnacle here. It's pretty sweet. I really like the interior work on this. Sometimes I get these little pink things, little untextured things, and sometimes I don't. And looks like we have quite a few that are not popping up, so that's a good thing. So I'm going to hold the brake down and show you how you start this truck with this button box. You just sit here, turn the key to the right, hold it, and as it fires up, you're good to go. The light switch is a little clicking kind of, hard to explain. It reminds me of a distortion pedal for a guitar, like that style of knob. But the lights, you have to rock them kind of back and forth to get the light setting you want. That could be on my end. I'm still learning that. The display button is really cool. You have a fast way to open that up whenever you need to. You have your wipers, of course. You can turn those on, the different settings of the wipers. The take job button, I don't have that set to anything right now. You've got your flashers, so you have your four ways when you need them, just like that. You have attached trailer and detach. You can attach and detach it with this, which is fantastic. High beams, makes sense. It's your high beams. Engine brake, we will actually have that set to a toggle switch, so when I'm driving, I can actually flip it on like a real Jake brake. The beacons, cruise, drop axle, all that stuff's up there. And then these accessories I have set to like differential and whatnot. So these feel just like a real one too. I drove a lot of airport equipment that had this style, and it feels very, very real. You push it in, releases the parking brake just like that. Trailer, we can go ahead and do a tug test by putting this into low, pulling the trailer, brake like that, and then doing a tug test. And we're good. Just to show you a little bit about that. You're gonna see this moving around because I have this attached with industrial kind of Velcro. And we're gonna talk about the mounting options because I did not do really well with mounting this. It comes with these two 90-degree brackets that you can mount directly into your desk. However, there is another option. I forget the name of the actual mounting option, but it might be a better option for you. But I'm just using Velcro for now until I figure things out. And we are ready to get on out of here. So some things I love about this button box is the immersion. You know, having a parking brake there, like the real deal, and a trailer brake is really, really cool. There's nothing like it. I'll show you how cool it is to actually use the Jake brake. And you feel like you're actually using a real Jake brake. Pull out here onto the main roadway. This is a really, really cool truck. From 5 high. I could probably just drop that into 5 low. We have this thing up here. We love this gate. So some things I don't care about this button box. I love it overall. I'm very, very pleased with it. I think it is absolutely worth the money. The quality of the build is definitely there. The button box is a little lighter than I thought it would be. So again, it moves around very easily on your desk and you're going to have to find a good way to mount it. Apart from that, the only thing other than that I don't care for, my God, those trailers that always spawn there and freak out, are these 3 red buttons here. And I explained that to him. I told him, you know, it's kind of a user preference. I'm not a big fan of soft feeling buttons. And those are the softest feeling buttons you'll have on that button box. Let's slow it down here. Slow way on down. We have our Jake brake. I love that. That is so cool how you can do that. Slow it down again because we have another gate to get through here. But overall, I'm very, very pleased with it. I love the backlight system on it. I love the fact that you can change out the back plates extremely easily. And you know, if I'm driving a Peterbilt 379, I could put on that cherry red kind of look, or I can have like a nice metal finish like this Mac Titan, this Mac Pinnacle here. I could have you know, that nice looking bare metal look. But I'm rocking the matte black version. Now, if you guys want to pick one of these up, again, let him know that I sent you, because I honestly believe in his products. He makes some really, really cool stuff. If you look up advanced simulation products, you know, or you look up the heavy hauler, A.S.P heavy hauler, you know, be careful. Make sure you're not at the CSIO website. A long time ago, he had these products on there, but they're not affiliated in any way. And I always tell people, buyer beware with CSIO Tech. Don't give them your money. I kickstarted their program for the 18-speed shifter a long time ago, but I've heard nothing but horror stories after that from people saying that they never got their products, etc. So don't be alarmed when you see this product associated with that company on a website. Buy it directly from Advanced Simulation Products. And of course, a link for the product will be in the description below. It is $250. I'm working on getting some coupon codes. And I think what I'm going to do with that is when I get those, and it'll be a nice discount, trust me. But when I get those, I think I'm going to give those away on a live stream. I think that'd be a lot of fun. All right, we're going to stop and get gas. I think we're fine. Yeah, we're completely full on fuel, so don't need any diesel. I just say gas out of habit. I know it's diesel, fuel, whatever you want to call it. It's 40 through here, isn't it? Probably would help to get some speed up. Okay. Well, Jake, break that. I love that you have that toggle. You can just do as you wish. Look at that swinging. That is so cool. Go to the outside view and have a look at this truck. Now, when you get this Mac, there's not too many options as far as customization goes. I kind of just did my own thing and kept it pretty plain Jane how you would see the real truck. And I have to say, I was very pleased with it. All right, let's rock and roll. All right, 40 through here. but it comes with the colors that are from Mac. Like it has the actual names of those colors based off the factory, which is really cool. So you can get that authentic Mac look. All right, back to it. But yeah, the whole thing with the coupon codes, I'm going to do it that way. I just think that'll be a lot of fun to give those away on a stream. If you're interested in that, be sure to keep an eye out on my next American Truck Simulator stream, and you can have a chance to get one of those codes, those coupon codes. So yeah, that's about as transparent as I can possibly be. That's the deal. The deal is I came to him. I bought one. I was like, I want to buy one of these, but I wanted a custom nameplate on it. And he said, hey, how about this? If you can sell 10 units, then I'll just reimburse you for it. And I was like, all right, that sounds fine to me. I have no problem with that. I was just gonna buy one anyway, and ended up getting a discount on it. So I was pretty happy to get that deal, and I feel very fortunate about it. But I can tell you, this the build quality is there. I'm very happy with the button box. Like I said, I have no problem telling you the things I don't like about it, because I haven't been paid to do this video. I just thought it'd be fun. Boy, I can't see anything in this truck. This cab is a little strange, especially looking around those stacks on the side. And merge over. I guess we just keep this signal on the whole time. Yeah, you got your high beams when you need them. I love that. Before I had on this Sparko rim that you're seeing here, I had a, oops, wrong gear. I have this little switch. He has a little hat switch, and it's very finicky. It's not very, it's not my favorite thing. And just having hit these buttons on this wheel the whole time, it's not the best, especially when I'm in VR and stuff. I fumble around, but I have found in VR with the button box, you know, having those switches and the feeling the parking brake and the trailer brake and stuff, that's all there, and it really helps in VR. All right, we're trucking in this beautiful Mac Pinnacle. I'm liking this thing a lot. Love it. All right, 55 through here. We're kind of here in Portland. We can get this thing up to speed now. We'll use some Jake brake action here. Like that. Oh, man. That was my fault. Got out of that lane immediately because I was looking over and not just flicking the switch as I should have. Keep slowing down. It's a good thing there's like hardly anybody on the roadway tonight, so no harm, no foul. And just like that, you have a nice toggle. So I can understand there's going to be people. Yeah, I know. Make sure you arrive on time. Get out of here. There's going to be people that are going to go, that price point is too much for me. And I get that. I think that the product kind of sells itself. It's kind of like the Virtual Fly products that I've promoted on the channel a long time ago for flight simulation. The products sell themselves. I don't think I have to sell them. And that's the kind of stuff I love. I love telling people about. Because I only promote things that I like, personally. And being a consumer myself and picking this thing up, I'm able to give you my honest opinion on it. North to Seattle. That's what we want. We're going to Astoria. Be careful here. I don't have the slippery physics on, so that's really nice, actually. Getting better at this now. Jake brake down the hill. Just holding our speed like that. Oh, I love that. That right there is so cool. And the CB, pretty neat. You can just pick it up like an actual CB radio, and you can talk. You know, Breaker 19. Pretty neat. I knocked over the other camera, so I'll have to readjust that. I'll be right back. I got my button box camera working again. I knocked it over when I grabbed the CB, but I wanted to show you how easy it is to take it off and put it back on. And the clamp on the side of it is an actual CB radio clamp. So if you're familiar with one of those, it's exactly what to expect. But having your main functions you use in the sim at your fingertips, that's what matters. That's what's really cool. And some people don't have the luxury of having a bunch of buttons on their wheel, and this gives you that other option. We'll stay here to the right. Saving, autosave. It's like a night run in this thing. Okay, we're staying straight. Nope, we are going to be exiting here. Nobody's over there. I don't see hardly any cars on the road. It's nice. Should break this guy all the way down. Turn that off. Don't need it on. Having that toggle is so sweet. I know I say it over and over again, but it's just one of those things that you really love. And when you have loud jakes, you just want to flip that toggle switch. It's pretty neat. Pretty nifty stuff. Man, backing in is not going to be easy with these stacks on this truck. I'll tell you that right now. I can already tell it. It's not looking the greatest as far as visibility goes. Might have to move them around or something. I'm gonna make this light. If my driving seems a little more shoddy than usual, it's because it is. I'm out of my element when using something new. It usually takes me a while to get used to it. And this is my first time in American Truck Sim recording it with this this button box. So it's gonna take some getting used to. And this truck, the cab is really cool, but man, you just have a weird kind of visibility in it that I'm not too sure about. It also seems like in this mod in particular, the windows are doing that thing where they make everything really bright. So that might be why you're seeing that. Okay. I didn't mean to hit pause, but I definitely did not cross that. What? That was a little bogus, don't you think? Lights turning yellow now. Go back to the outside view. Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. Why did we get nabbed for that? We didn't do anything wrong. And I moved this seat as far forward as I could. Okay, UPS, yeah, freaking out there. Not sure what that's about. We're just gonna put ourselves out here after this white car and be able to make our turn. Come on, buddy, before these. Okay, you're gonna stop. That'll work too. Appreciate it. I'll be back, folks. I am going to get a screenshot. And we are back. Just like that. Let's get this bad boy back up to speed. So while we are showing the wheel cam, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Would you like me to keep a wheel cam on these episodes? It just makes them a little bit longer to produce, but if it's something you really like, I can stick with it. Love that toggle switch. All the way to there. We can just see underneath there, so we'll just push our head forward and look. There's the green. I'll take it. Really, 35. We made it to our destination. Like I said, it was going to be a short one today. Maybe I didn't say that, but it was mainly to show you this button box. I think it's really cool. I'm going to be using it in all of my American Truck Sim videos from here on out. It's going to make things a lot more immersive, I believe. It's the same thing as why anybody would buy a throttle quadrant or a yoke for their flight sim. There's a lot of people that are diehard truck sim fans. I am one of them. And having this button box just really brings it all home for me. It's really, really slick stuff. Alrighty. Let's slow down here. Yep, we're making our left into here. Where do they want this? Back there in that corner? We can do that. It shouldn't be too bad. But with these mirrors, I'm not really sure what to expect here. I don't think that, well, maybe moving them would be okay. I just don't think it's going to make a difference. I think it's just the heat shields are in the way. This would be a truck you'd have to have your door open and be looking back the entire time if I was driving it. Just going around this corner here. I think I've done a drop here before, and I believe it's over this way. Next to this one. Just on the other side of it, actually. Oh, it's over there. I see it now. Okay. Is it around the back? Okay, it's that one right there. Now this won't be too bad. Now the one thing that drives me crazy with Track IR is this wire. This wire right here gets in your way when you're trying to do some maneuvers. I'll tell you that right now. I guess it's part of it. You just get used to it after a while. But I think you have a better sense of what my equipment looks like now. Oh my lord. This is gonna be one of them trailers that doesn't want to turn. All right, well, that's all right. Let's get ourselves into a position here. I can just back it in better. Might be all right, actually. You just want it 90 and then turn in the truck ourselves. Well, we screwed it all up, but that's okay. There we go. I wanted to avoid blinding it in, but it looks like that's kind of happening here. Just a little bit. That's all right. I'm just gonna watch for those white lines back there. Try not to hit this little machine or forklift. Well, it's like a scissor lift thing. I don't know what it is, honestly. There we go. Now we can cut it this way. Just try not to run into it. Man, I can't see anything back there. I'll tell you that right now. I can see the lines, but I don't see where our trailer is to the lines. It's all sideways. Well, of course, I'm gonna have a bad backing session here. You're just blind on that right side. There's nothing. You can't see a thing. That looks a little bit better that time. We just go left and then just go straight back and don't mess with it. We should be golden here. I see the lights. I see where the trailer is. It looks good. Okay, so let's just straighten it out and go straight back. Man, I think we definitely overcomplicated that drop. But you can't see anything. Oh man, it's all crooked, isn't it? Yep. All right, we are just completely blind here, and I'm just trying to get this thing to stay in the box. I don't know what they want from us here. I've gotten it really close and it doesn't like it. These heat shields are the worst. Anything else? I mean, we're right here in the box. It should be green this time. Yeah, no. No, yes, no. There it is. All right, park and brake pull. Just like that. And now we can hit the attached trailer button over here to the right. Just like that. It was late. 89 miles driven, 4 hours, 4 minutes, 12.9 gallons of fuel. It was late because there was a lot of stuff I had to edit around. So keep that in mind. It happens. Not the end of the world. Let's hit continue there. Well, folks, that is going to do it for this episode of American Truck Simulator. Really neat button box. If it is something that interests you, check it out in the description below. I will see you all next time. Take care.